So my talk today is on the method of loci, which is a memory technique, also known in modern terms as a memory palace. You can use this technique to memorize anything, speeches, numbers, names. The word loci in Latin means places. So you start by visualizing a familiar location. For me, it's my grandmother's house, where I spent a lot of time growing up. Someplace you know very well, like the back of your hand. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move through that location, visit the rooms in order, and place an item in each room to help us remember a given thing on our list of things to remember. So how this works is the part of our brains that deal with locations or moving between locations is very powerful. So we can use that power to remember things that aren't locations, but, you know, okay. So in personal experience, I've used this technique to teach my sons pi to 30 digits, to memorize to-do lists if I didn't have anything handy, and also to memorize foreign language words, meaning, spelling, and pronunciation all in one location. However, the memory champs have used this to memorize pi to over 65,000 digits, over 1,000 random digits in just a half an hour, or a shuffle deck of cards in just over 20 seconds. So it's very powerful. So the example I'm going to walk you through is planets, but I'm going to do them in a different order than usual. I'm going to go from smallest to largest, and I'm not going to do all of them because I don't have that much time. So first we're going to mentally walk into the living room, and here's Pluto. And Pluto's sitting in the living room. Now I have an additional thing that I need to remember about him, so I added an action. He's watching TV, and on the TV he's watching Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And that's to remind us that Pluto is a dwarf planet, not really a regular planet anymore. Then from there, we're going to visualize walking into the kitchen. And the next planet we need to remember is Mercury. So in the kitchen, what I did was I'm going to put a big thermometer on the wall, because thermometers, hopefully you know this, have mercury in them, or at least some of them. So that's what I'm using to remember Mercury. And then from the kitchen, I'm going to walk down the hall to the bedroom. I couldn't think of anything for Mars, so instead I put a couple of cars here, because it rhymes. But I have to remember why I put these cars here, so I added ears to the cars to remind me it sounds like cars. Plus, weird imagery can help you remember. Then I'm going to go and open the closet, and there we have Venus. So you can picture whatever you want. You can do a Venus de Milo, or you can do a rhyme. I didn't want to do a slide for the rhyme I thought of. Good idea. So tips, you need to revisit your rooms in order and often. That's going to help reinforce the memory. You can't just think of it once and then just go on and do other stuff. You're going to have to review it. The other thing is details help. You can add details to remember additional things or to solidify the memory. Also, if you want to remember something short-term, you can use your favorite location over and over again. If you want to remember something long-term, you're going to have to use that location and dedicate it to that long-term thing. And this is my personal website. I will put links, I actually have put links to additional information on this technique there, in case you were wondering what the heck this guy is talking about. So you can go there. Tiny pig is all you need to remember. That's it.